It's a marvelous thought that if you look there in Genesis, you will see when God created man, that he created man in his image and in his likeness. In other words, God could see a bride that will fit in his class when he looked at us, when he looked at man without sin. Unfortunately, we lost our value in the sense that we fell in sin and we became slaves of sin, and we were in the hands of the enemy. The enemy who is like a thief, a robber, and a murderer. There was no future for us. And then, when we were slaves on the slave market, Jesus Christ came, he looked at us, and he was willing, God the Father was willing to sacrifice his only Son to get us to do that exchange. We can say, well, this is not a reasonable price that was paid for us, because in economics you will know that the price and the value must be in balance. That's a good price. For years, people struggled with this. What is a reasonable price? And we nowadays know, because that's what the whole study of economics is all about. It helps you in decision making. And God made a choice in his wisdom. He made that choice. He knew it was the right choice to make for him. And Paul is talking about this. He said we must not forget that we were bought with a big, expensive price, extremely great price that was paid for us. Peter, if you read 1 Peter 1 verse 18 and 19, you will see how he's saying that all the gold and all the silver and all the diamonds and the gems of this universe could not pay for you and me, because remember, we already said it's like nothing in comparison with God. And we must remember that the price that was paid for us was the Lamb. We were bought with his precious blood. It was so important for him that we be released out of the enemy's hands, that we come free from that yoke that was put upon us, that yoke of sin that we couldn't bear, that he was willing to pay the price. We now fairly belong to him. He paid the price. The evidence is in the Bible. It's biblical. You do not belong to yourself anymore. Why did he buy us? For one reason only: to have relationship with him. He wants you to be near him every moment of the day. You are intimately in his mind, in his thoughts, in his presence. He wants you to be near to him. He desired that near relationship. And we can honor God for being able to stand in this relationship with him. I bless you in his wonderful name.